Hi guys and welcome back. By now, YouTube has changed as far as my name goes. It is no longer Victori's Creations. It is now Rustic Cottage Studio. Like I told you guys in the last video, I did wait so that I could at least tell you guys and give you a heads up before the move or before I changed the name, because I didn't want you thinking, who is this? Without, you know how that goes. But like I told you guys in the last video, and I am so excited because I'm finally getting to open it up because I have been waiting. I am going to create a tumbler because I ordered the Trident Pitch Perfect. You guys remember the old Pitch Perfect, right? Let me get it for you. And I know I just said Pitch Perfect and I meant pinch perfect because it pinches the paper together. But with this one, you have to hold on to it. And when you have issues like me with carpal tunnel and arthritis and just having a hard time holding it shut really, really tight, this can be hard to use. Now, don't get me wrong. I love this thing. It has served its purpose. I am not getting rid of it because you never know. I may need it again. But y'all know what this is. This is the Trident Pinch Perfect. You know, I had to pronounce that slowly. Y'all saw that. We are going to open it together now because my information is on top. I'm going to go ahead and open it so that the flap is open, and then I will bring you guys in. Okay, let's get to it. I am going to open it with you guys, but I'm going to keep my hand here to cover my stuff. Oh, if I don't cut my fingernail, y'all saw that, didn't you? There we go. Now, man, there we go. There's some hard stuff to open. Okay, I want to just make sure. Yep. Take that out. I think that was it. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, there it is, guys. There it is. All right, let's toss that to the side. And they put it in a Ziploc bag with a little thank you. Let's open it up. I'm ready to use it, guys. I am all ready to use it. And by already, I mean, you see, I have already got it ready to go. So, I'll take the rubber band off of there. And take the tape off of here. Boy, I tell you what. Take those two off. That comes off. And I think you're supposed to pick this up in order to, yes, in order to move this. And then when you're ready for it, you set it back down on there. And depending on how big of a tumbler you have, depends on where you put it. You know what? I wasn't as ready as I thought I was. Let's go grab a tumbler. Something I noticed when I was coming back in is there is a QR code for scan QR code for operation instructions. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go, somewhat. But I'm going to test it out. First, I want to see what's the size. Okay, that is clearly not the right size. And I'm just gonna, and I'm doing this before I put the paper on it. Oh, see, and that's too much. It's too loose. Make sure I'm still in the shot. Let me see. And I feel like that might be. Ooh, sorry guys. Let's take it out one. I am not trying to make this much noise. I am a fumble fingers today, apparently. I feel like one more. I feel like that would be key right there. And I have mine to where you can see the 7. All right, so before we, now that I've put my fingertips all over it, clean it up. Oh, sorry guys. I am definitely not trying to bump, but clean it. And let me get my tape. Let me set this over here. I am running out of room. Now remember, I like to, on the side that's going to overlap, I'm going to put 3 pieces of tape. Make sure your cup is upside down and that you're putting your image also upside down, but that's not enough. You got to also make sure that you're covering it where it needs to be covered. And I try to make these I don't know if y'all can see the struggle here. Almost there. Now, I do believe, so I'm going to put that in. We are going to squeeze it tight. And this is supposed to have it so tight that you don't have to worry about anything. That is not the case on this end. I don't know if y'all saw that. But I saw the paper moving. It might be something to do with that center, because this is kind of like, I cannot move this, so it is tight on there. But notice how this end goes over. That end does not. All right, guys, I am going to slide this down some. I'm going to pull this up. This is going to be one of those things where you are going to have to really work at being able to do it, because you're really not supposed to have to. Okay, I think I need to tighten it one more. I'm going to try that. Let's hope I don't break this thing, because that would not be good. I do like that I am not holding it with my hands and straining my hands, because that is not fun and that really hurts. All right, I think when I take it off, I'm gonna put one more right here, and I'm gonna put my line, because now that when I do this, okay, see, now the paper doesn't seem to want to bunch up. Guys, so I have it set to where just the 8 is showing for the 20-ounce tumbler. So let's take this off. And I'm going to make sure you can still see me. I'm going to fix that piece because I kind of squished it up a little bit. And sometimes this little dispenser does not cut all the way through. Not always, but sometimes. But you know what? I think I'm going to change this one out, because oh, I had one right here. I don't like that. But look, guys. Look. Oh my goodness. Like, it's not, I guess it is a tiny bit, but man, howdy. I'm just like in awe. I'm just in awe. Okay, so I'm going to finish with the tape because you guys have seen me do this 100 times, figuratively speaking, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and finish with the tape part so you don't have to sit there and watch me do that. And I will be back when I am done with it. And we are going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and... Nope, I'm going to finish with the tape part. And then we'll be back. Okay, I've got it completely wrapped up. And I'm going to say, normally when I am wrapping the bottom part here, when I get all the way around and I get back to the very last one, there is a lump there, like a little bump. And I have to like force it somehow to lay just as smooth as I can possibly get it, which is not always easy. But, and I don't know if you guys can see it, with this one, there was no bump. Like, I was in awe. I was shocked. Okay, so let's get this guy pressed. Okay, while we're waiting on this to go back, the importance of making sure you examine your new item 100% is, I don't know if you can see it, but you see this little red thing with the arrow? Guess what, guys? When you pull this out, yeah, that tells you where you're supposed to put the strap out. You know? I'm going to leave it here, though, inside of this little, if I can get it back in there, simply because I know me, and I know that I will forget. Because, you know, sometimes things get moved, and that happens. So I'm going to leave it in there. But always make sure, but if you guys get one, you did not already know, there is a spot. Ooh, that's a warm. There is a spot underneath it at the bottom where you can pull out the measurements, and it tells you, like, it gives you for all the way up to 30-ounce skinny on the top slot. I don't know if you guys can see this. And on the bottom, all the way to 40-ounce handle. So it's good measurements. I'm going to put this down because this is a little bit warm. And I'm going to turn this machine off because I am only doing one. Now I'm going to bring you guys over. Woo-wee. Hopefully it is not blurry on you guys. I purposely went over that far so that I knew exactly where the tape was. very careful when getting the tape out of the inside. Because yes, it is hot. Yes, it does hurt. All right. And that seam is actually very clean looking. It's not a seamless design, but that is very clean looking. You can see a little bit of the overlap. It is very clean looking. And let's see. See a little bit of fading there. Let's look at the top. I see no fading there. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to give this a big thumbs up. I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, I'm going to have to give this little guy a huge thumbs up. Now, are they both? Let me find my other one. Okay. Are they both equally as good? Yes. This will pinch it closed really tight as long as you have the strength. This one, though, pinches it tight without you having to have the strength, and it holds it in place. Just don't forget about this little slot right here that tells you where your straps need to be. To me, big thumbs up. It saved my hands. I cannot wait to make more tumblers, and I hope you're paying attention because that might have been just a little sneak peek of what's to come in the new shop. I will link the I will try to find the link for the Pitch Perfect and put it in the description. It shouldn't be too hard to find, but I'll put it in the description so that you can go out and get yours if that is something that you are looking into. Remember to keep watching Facebook and Instagram. If you're not already following me there, make sure you go into the description and hit the follow button when you go to the links. Remember to go to Rustic Cottage Studio because I am no longer using Victoria's Creations. And yes, like I said in the last video, I did just recreate a new one instead of just changing over the names. I don't know why, but that's okay. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell to get all the notifications so that every time I upload a new video, you can stay in the know of what's going on. So until next time, may God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.